NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
San Francisco. Good afternoon and welcome to a midday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying the weekend so far. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr last season was named the next head coach of the U.S. men's basketball team, alongside Eric Spoelstra and Monty Williams. Kerr had served as an assistant.
All right, good stuff, Allie, thanks. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, all three shooters are out there, the splash triplets. Curry, Clay, and Poole. Green out there with Andrew Wiggins.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now Smart. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Tatum with a steal. Now here's Smart. Horford passes to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in. Wiggins with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. Up ahead. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Inside, here's Brown, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mogul 1 drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Green, the pass to Curry. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Boston ball.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Tatum. Warriors with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer. Sees guys get open before they do.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. takes a 13-footer. The shot won't fall.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Down low. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Horford with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
To the paint. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
And that's an intentional foul.
Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul. Team's 40.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Tatum. And down it goes. 2 points.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Smart against Curry. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. There's Tatum with the 3. Can't hit that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Out to Horford. Takes a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Here's DiVincenzo following the bucket by the Celtics. Gallinari with it.